Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another Hot Toys Secret Base figure preview video. Before we begin, I have to say a massive thank you to Ryan Kirkwood for going out in person and snapping these stunning high-res pictures. Show Ryan some love in the comments below. Without him, this series literally wouldn't be possible. If you are looking to pre-order your very own Kara Zor-El, she is available from toyswonderland.com. Link for that is in the description below. They have pay in full and a loyalty program. While you're down there, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button, so you're notified as soon as a brand new Hot Toys review or figure preview video goes live on the channel. Hot Toys teased her. I did not think they were going to make her. This film is bombing really hard, which is a darn shame because I had a lot of fun with this film. I've seen it twice, and the first time I was very shocked by the CGI. It is unequivocally not fantastic. The second time, I got over that, and I just had a bunch of fun with this movie. So I was hoping they would make a Supergirl, and luckily, they didn't just tease her and let her sit in limbo like Shazam and Vulture and all of the other poor sods that are just sitting there waiting to never be made by Hot Toys. This figure did not get that treatment. Some people might be thinking, not luckily. We will discuss why that might be the case a little bit later. For accessories, hands. No heat vision effects, no other bits and pieces, just hands. I do like that the wraps go around the fingers though, around her thumb. That makes it look a little bit more seamless when you plug them onto the body. It looks like it's coming out of the suit, just like in the film. The display base is gorgeous. It matches the Flash and modern suit Batman. The color scheme is vibrant and metallic, plus it lights up. Having all of these characters on their light up display bases, oh, it's going to be a sight to behold, no question. It is USB-C powered as well, so you can just plug them all in and leave them plugged in permanently. So when you switch the lights on with your smart plug, all of the lights will turn on. I do also appreciate that they've done away with that nasty looking gap at the ankles. It could be that they've just tilted the ankles down and that's why you can't see that gap there. I don't think that's the case. I think they've padded it out. You can see that it bulges out a little bit on the inside of the ankle. That to me screams padding, and that means that it's not going to look all kinds of nasty, just like all the previous versions of Superman where the suit fabric for the boot tucked into the ankle joint. Not anymore, thank goodness. And she has toe articulation. You could see the split on the sole. The suit, there's a lot of detail here, and it looks beautiful. It's nice and metallic, all the screen printing is spot on, and having those lines working their way up the legs to the upper torso, it just adds more visual interest. This suit could have been boring. There's a lot of blue and not a ton of red. The cape makes up for it, but the boots are blue, so that was a really striking design choice, going all blue for the bodysuit and integrating the shoes into the suit itself. It could have failed, and this suit could have looked absolutely terrible. I don't think it does. If you do, just let me know in the comments down below. Going with the thigh clamp versus the waist clamp, this is pretty smart. It just means that you can get more dynamic with the posing, and I don't think it's going to do as much damage to the suit versus going for a much larger waist clamp with a heavier spring where it would dig into the suit itself. There aren't as many spots on the thigh to dig into that fabric. There isn't as much screen printing. Those lines are just on the front, not around the sides. The little details, I don't reckon they're going to get as easily damaged as those big line sections. That's where you'd see the clamps normally digging into the suit fabric. The cape is wide, it's this nice plush fabric, and I'm very curious to see how they attach it around the back. In the film, the cape, I'm fairly certain 100% of the time was CGI. So that means Hot Toys had to do something that the costume designers never had to do. They needed to figure out how to physically and practically attach the cape to the suit. So like I said, I'm pretty curious to see how they've done that. For the House of L symbol, the prototype pictures, the promo pics if you will, they made it look very flat and super plasticky. Now that we're seeing it on display at Secret Base, it's the opposite of that. It's nice and metallic, the colors are deep and rich, there's decent color separation so you can see all the detail on the surface. And there's even an outline around the edge just to make that definition a little bit more striking. Then for the upper part of the suit, they've blended that red to blue just seamlessly. I have no idea how they've done that. They've not stitched those two pieces of fabric together. It's all seamless, and it looks stunning. No question about it, this figure is going to stand out in the collection. The metallic parts on the suit, they're my favorite, as it reflects light and you can see the body underneath through the stretchy fabric of the suit, just like the Man of Steel figures. That's what makes this look alien and ethereal. Now, I know right now you can see her wrist peg. It is very, very visible. It doesn't look as seamless as I was hoping. When you pull the suit down to cover up the wrist peg, I think it will look a little bit better. We do have to address the elephant in the room. Everything else is awesome. The proportions, the body, the suit, the wired cape. I love all that. I don't love the head sculpt, and I am not alone. When you see IGN posting that Hot Toys has people not liking this head sculpt, you know you screwed the pooch, Hot Toys, and you did our girl dirty. This head sculpt, it just ain't it. Does look better than the promo pics. I will give it that. In person, this looks significantly better than those promo pics did. Still, where are her eyebrows? Her forehead is massive. Her eyes are really sunken in. She looks kind of alien, and not in a good way, not in the Kryptonian way. They need to go back and rework this head sculpt. It does have moving eyes, and I dig the individual strands of hair down the front. This prototype has taken a tumble and her hair has chipped off and she's got a mark on her nose. Whoever put this on display at Secret Base, on the right side of her face, you can see the bare resin for the hair. When we get this, the hair will not be resin. It'll be that squishy PVC plastic, so those strands of hair, they will not break. It's just interesting to see how these things are put on display, and sometimes a little bit carelessly so. She would have toppled over, marked her nose, and damaged the hair. Not ideal. That's exactly how I would describe this entire figure. I was hopeful that we would get her. Not like this. This is just not ideal. If they update this head sculpt, will make a lot of collectors very, very happy. They need to nail that Kara Zor-El head sculpt. If they don't, oh, I'm still going to get this. Absolutely. I know someone will make a new head sculpt for this, whether it's Lucky at Unreal Customs or Vince from VDoc Collectibles or someone else. They will make this figure look 10 times better by giving us a proper Kara Zor-El head sculpt. Sasha Kaye, she had a very specific look in this film. She had the shorter hair, she had the furrowed brow most of the time because she was angry being imprisoned and deprived of sunlight, so yeah, she would be pissed, understandably so. They didn't capture any of that with this head sculpt. They gave her no eyebrows and a very weird looking forehead. The moving eyes, they're on the right track with that at least. Hot Toys, please, do yourselves a favour, go and update this head sculpt, do this character justice. Especially if it's the last character that we're getting from the Flash movie. The body is great, everything else is great, it's just that head sculpt. If you are looking to pre-order her, she is available from toyswonderland.com. Link for that is in the description below. They have pay in 4 and a loyalty program. While you're down there, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button. If you like the sound of seeing your name in the end credits of my reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next video.